Autoimmune deficiency syndrome.
I don't know, to be honest.
Acquired immune deficiency syndrome.
I have no idea.
Don't know.
Don't know.
Autoimmune deficiency syndrome. Wow, I actually remembered that from high school. Immune or something immune deficiency disease.
Autoimmune
deficiency syndrome.
Autoimmune deficiency syndrome?
Acquired immune deficiency syndrome.
Acquired immune deficiency syndrome.
Oh, I really don't know. I mean, I know that's kind of a disease, but I really don't know.
I really don't know.
American. I don't know. Immune deficiency. I don't know.
After you've been infected with the virus and the virus starts attacking your immune system.
Isn't it like years later? No, not right at first.
The AIDS itself, but I don't know.
A month after you get it.
2 to 3 days after getting infected.
Signs, 5 years.
When his first contract?
Not sure. It could be anywhere from like 2 weeks, 6 months, 10 years. It varies.
You can start
Can take
showing
years.
It can take up to years, but it can only take a few weeks too, I think.
Sometimes you don't develop symptoms, right? Like, it could just be there and you don't, but...
After a little bit, I mean, I can't see it being right away.
I want to say like it could be as soon as 2 to 5 years, something like that. Could be as long as 10.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see, there's a difference I know there between being infected with the virus and then symptoms can actually be developed quite a long time afterwards, is my understanding.
Yep.
Because what that thing? I don't know. That should be HIV. I don't know.
Through passage of bodily fluids.
Bodily fluids.
Through contact with body fluids like blood mostly.
From sex. From sex, or if someone has it and you have an open wound and it transfers through the blood.
Blood, semen, any bodily fluid.
By like sex, blood. I think you can get it through blood. I don't think anything else.
Bodily fluid contact.
I don't exactly remember that either. Through needles and sex.
Sex, obviously.
Unprotected sex.
Yeah, unprotected sex. Mother to child, sometimes, not all the time though. And
Blood work.
yeah, like incorrect blood work, like that. I know that happened in the 80s. Like, yeah, big issue with blood transfusions.
Sex and exchange of like bodily fluids and breast milk. And yeah. Blood? I don't know.
Bodily fluid on bodily fluid contact kind of thing. If you gave someone a hug who had AIDS, you're not gonna get AIDS. Yeah, that's stupid if people think that. So.
How is it spread? Through direct fluid contact from an infected person to someone who's not infected.
First is by sex, and by blood, and by from mother to the baby when mother was pregnant, like that. Yeah.
Unprotected sex. December 14th.
Like, just sharing bodily fluids basically with somebody that has already contracted it.
Do the immune system? I don't know. Yeah, it's through the blood.
Yeah, that's the one that fights the antibodies or whatever. Yeah.
I know it's a count in your body that they take for medical reasons.
So is that a kind of white blood cell?
Is it the white blood cells?
Yeah, it's white blood cell.
Like white blood cells that attack antibodies, and like you lose them when you have AIDS.
Those are the T4 cells. I know that's where it's measured whether it turns from HIV to AIDS, like after it gets beyond a certain threshold going down. It's when it turns to AIDS.
Protection, condoms.
Safe sex, making sure the blood's clean for transfusions, things like that.
Yeah.
Wearing condoms, not having sex.
Safe sex? Using a condom?
By abstinence and also not getting stabbed and blood flowing onto someone else.
Yes, safe sex, abstinence, decrease in drug use, needles, all that type of stuff.
Exactly.
Probably be prevented through using protection.
Condoms and using clean needles if you're a drug user.
Wear a condom. Don't use heroin. And
Or other intravenous drugs.
yeah, and get tested regularly and have sex with people you trust.
Protection during sex. Like if the mother has AIDS, then don't breastfeed the child.
Safe sex.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Definitely.
not having sex. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I have no clue.
I would assume when your immune system, or when your T cell count is at its minimum.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure of that one.
I have no idea. It's way too many.
Like 60% maybe?
In the world right now? Oh, I don't know. Let's say 150 million.
2 million.
Well, there's 6 billion people in the world, about. So I would say 250 million.
Probably up in the millions.
Maybe a billion.
Maybe in the millions?
Like millions or billions?
Too many.
A lot. Billions.
I would say
More than what we think. Like more than what like most people think. I don't know like I don't know.
Say 250,000.
2 million.
About 300 million, I would say 2 million.
Probably about like 500,000, maybe more.
I say 900,000.
I'd say maybe in the hundreds of thousands.
Couple million.
Yeah, 5 million. So.
probably a lot. I mean, it's undiagnosed, so you can't really tell for sure.
Yeah, it's just an estimate.
There is no cure for AIDS. There's only treatments.
Not that I know of.
There isn't.
There is no cure. Sadly.
Yep.
There is none.
There ain't none.
I don't know if there is a cure.
Nothing that we know of. But didn't Magic Johnson get cured?
But we haven't discovered one yet.
Just
There isn't one.
Being a little bit smart about, once you have it, you're in some trouble. You gotta, take your meds, stuff like that, but obviously be much more responsible than once you do have something like that. But as for a cure, we don't know so far. I mean, it's a virus, so that's kind of hard to cure. Can't just
Wait, there's not one, right?
Yeah, no, there's no set cure yet.